Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed an Arsenal update. As he confirms had conversations, Arsenal have now spoken to the agents of special player, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Netherlands international and Bayer Leverkusen defender Jeremie Frimpong. Arsenal are making a splash this summer as it is with their signings, but talk about signing a new right-back continues to persist. With the signing of Kai Havertz confirmed, the Gunners are also signing Declan Rice from West Ham and Jurrien Timber from Ajax, with medicals and announcements planned for both. However, it doesn't mean Arsenal's spending is done there. Despite Timber's arrival, talk of a new fullback has continued. 2 names have been mentioned in the form of João Cancelo and Jeremie Frimpong, and according to Fabrizio Romano, speaking on his Here We Go podcast, Arsenal have made contact over Frimpong, albeit nothing is advanced. At the moment we have many right-backs. For example, João Cancelo and Jeremie Frimpong. These are players appreciated by Arsenal. Romano said, Arsenal have had conversations with the agents of Frimpong, who recently changed his agent, so they had a conversation, and with João Cancelo they know his agent, Jorge Mendes, very well, but at the moment it's nothing advanced. Frimpong, lauded as a special talent, has been linked with a move to Arsenal in recent days. Whether or not the Gunners do follow up this interest that Romano talks about remains to be seen. Arteta is always looking. The Gunners boss has said as much in the past. He's admitted the club always have to be ready to strike for new players if deals are there to be done. With Frimpong, you feel Arsenal are waiting it out a bit. At the moment, he isn't a priority signing. But depending on Arteta's plans for Timber, he could well be valuable. Frimpong has shown his class over in Germany. The question really would be how he could transfer that to the faster-paced Premier League. The second Arsenal news is that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Arsenal want to sign incredible £50 million midfielder after Rice, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Belgium international and Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia. Arsenal have been well and truly cooking in the summer transfer window. The Gunners have already landed Kai Havertz and are seemingly closing in on 2 more signings. Surely it's only a matter of time now before Arsenal announce the arrivals of Declan Rice and Jurrien Timber. By the sounds of it, the Gunners won't be done yet. There's another really exciting name doing the rounds. Southampton's Romeo Lavia is reportedly on the Arsenal radar too. Now, Fabrizio Romano has provided an update on the interest in the 19-year-old Belgian. Arsenal are the most interested in Lavia, alongside Liverpool. Meanwhile, Chelsea aren't to be discounted. Romano told the Here We Go podcast, keep an eye always on Chelsea because Caicedo is the priority, but in case they decide to go for a second midfielder too, Romeo could be on one of the options, but at the moment Liverpool are, together with Arsenal, the most interested clubs. Midfielders are in high demand this summer, and the top talents from relegated clubs are getting particular attention. We've already seen James Maddison go, and the likes of Lavia and James Ward-Prowse could well follow suit. Lavia would be a great shout for Arsenal. He's both first-team ready and one for the future. He joined Saints from Manchester City just last summer and established himself as one of their top players last term. For such a young player to impress in the Premier League at a struggling club is the sign of a truly incredible talent. At Arsenal, he could go in the starting 11 right away, and he'd be learning from some superb players and coaches. Let's see what happens, because obviously his reported price tag, £50 million, according to Sky Sports, is a bit steep. There is also competition from the likes of Liverpool, who are just as good a proposition as Arsenal. The third Arsenal news is that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms has just successfully completed as he is exciting Arsenal transfer news, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Netherlands international and Ajax defender Jurrien Timber. Fabrizio Romano has reported on Twitter that Ajax defender Jurrien Timber has successfully completed his medical at Arsenal and is now about to join the Gunners. The Italian journalist has claimed that Jurrien Timber is now set to become a new Arsenal player and will complete his move from Ajax in the summer transfer window. The Mirror have reported that the Gunners will pay Ajax £40 million in transfer fees for the 22-year-old, who can operate as a centre-back or as a right-back. In our opinion, Fabrizio Romano's update on Jurrien Timber is very exciting for Arsenal fans. It seems that it is only a matter of time before Arsenal officially announce the signing of Timber from Ajax. The 22-year-old is a very good and promising young defender who would make Arsenal better and stronger at the back. And he would give Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta more options at the back. Timber scored 2 goals and gave 2 assists in 34 Eredivisie appearances for Ajax last season. The Netherlands international defender also made 6 appearances in the UEFA Champions League and played twice in the UEFA Europa League last campaign. The final Arsenal news is that Marca has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Real Madrid could now sell player Arsenal really want to sign. As Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup France international and Real Madrid midfielder Aurelien Tchouameni, it is no secret that Real Madrid and their president Florentino Perez would move heaven and earth to sign French striker Kylian Mbappé this summer. So much so, that potentially Los Blancos would be looking to offload Fede Valverde or Arsenal target Aurelien Tchouameni to fund the 24-year-old signing. According to a report, according to Marca, there is a real possibility that could be the case. The Spanish outlet claimed that Real Madrid, after completing the signing of Jude Bellingham, would be open to selling one star player this summer to afford Mbappé's transfer fee, which is around £185 million. Madrid only signed the midfielder last summer for a fee in the region of £100 million, but it's reported they'd be willing to sell the French midfielder for a cut price fee of £68 to £85 million, which is a bargain for a player of his quality. Arsenal have been linked with Aurelien Tchouameni. Earlier this month, Defensa Central claimed that the Gunners are ready to increase their initial offer from €80 million, £68.82 million, to €90 million, £77.42 million, including bonuses, for the French star, with the signing of Kai Havertz already confirmed and Declan Rice reportedly on his way to Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's midfield options look impressive. If Los Blancos did decide to sell Tchouameni, who Carlo Ancelotti described as important to Madrid following a good end to the season, then it would be a shock. However, if Arsenal had the funds to pursue a deal, then it's a no-brainer. A potential midfield 2 of Rice and Tchouameni is sure to whet the appetite of any Gunners fan. And with Martin Odegaard playing in the number 10 role and Havertz deployed up front, it looks exciting. The future of Thomas Partey may well play a role in this move, with the midfielder angling for a move away from the Emirates Stadium this summer, and Arsenal needing funds if they were to push for the midfielder. It may seem unlikely, but it also highlights a tantalizing possibility for Arteta and Arsenal. Do you know the Arsenal news on Kylian Mbappé? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.